guys, this is Chad from 3G Review here, and this is Lara Croft episode 2, as you can see as you're watching. And I'm gonna bring, nothing me. I'm gonna bring my buddy and pal, Mr. Neely. Mr. Neely, why don't you say hi?
Hello.
So Neely, episode 2, and we are on the Toxic Swamp, as you can see. And explain to me how you like this map, because I know you did. I didn't.
Yeah, no, it's pretty creative. You can see the festering swamp boils or plants, whatever the hell you want to call them, as you're getting raped by salamanders or lizards here.
I got my shield. Don't worry.
Okay. And yeah, no, this map was this was sort of the middle part of the game, and this is where the map started to get a little more complicated. And they started throwing a lot more enemies at us, and I enjoyed it just because of the simple fact, because I think this was one of those turning point missions where they just started to throw all this shit at you, and so that's sort of why I like this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. I would say that the map from basically when we first started outward, this is when the game really started to prove to us it was going to be kind of a challenge, because me and you were both worried about if it was actually going to be a challenge. We're like, oh, only 4 levels, this is pretty easy, we're not going to lie. So,
Yeah, no, it surprised us because we saw 4 levels in the startup menu, and we're like, oh, that makes sense, downloadable game, only 4 levels. And then we got to a 5th level, and then we got to a 6th level, and then we got to a 7th and an 8th, and we're like, how long is this game? And then we were starting to get really tired in the process, and I started to bitch at you like normal. And no, but it was definitely, this game was a surprise, and I'm surprised. I could see why Limbo won Best Independent Game. I'm surprised it didn't win Arcade Game, but I'm surprised that I don't even know if this game was nominated for Best Arcade Game. I have to look that up, but I think it definitely should have at least got a nomination because it was a really solid game.
Yeah, it definitely was. I mean, especially me and you, I didn't think it was going to be this fun or good. It was like, oh, cheap money. It looks like a co-op game. Me and you love co-op games, so. And then as soon as we started playing, I fell in love with it because it was just like, wow, all right, So it was a pretty fun game overall.
Yeah, I was just impressed with the fact that they kept true to the puzzles, and not only that, but they really threw a lot of enemies at you. I wasn't expecting this game to be as heavy action oriented as it was. I was expecting more puzzles, I guess, because I saw the review on game trailers and stuff like that, and then I was like, it just looks like a good game to shoot some stuff, solve some puzzles, and then towards the end of the game, not only did it stay true to the puzzles, but it stayed true to the combat as well. So the puzzles and the combat sort of merged together at the end to become even more complicated. But that was what made the game so great.
Yeah, definitely, I would say, because the puzzles that were towards the end of the game, towards this level, were just kind of starting to get kind of difficult, where you had to kind of really start thinking now of what you really have to do. And this game, I really thought too, when I saw that review on Game Trailers, was just going to be about platforming and a lot of difficult jumps, and me and you would really have to work together. But it was like that, but it wasn't too much of that. It was just more of action and just really working together to kill off the enemies and stuff like that, especially towards the end.
Right, and I just think that it's pretty sad that there's been co-op games released on consoles that aren't as good as this, like Army of Two and stuff like that. I mean, not a knock on Army of Two, but I mean, this game is on a different level, which is kind of sad. I mean, if you make a game for a console and your game's not as good as this, I think that's bad. There's some issues going right now. There's some issues going around in the gaming industry in terms of quality, and I think you're seeing that with Black Ops multiplayer right now.
Oh yes.
But there's issues, and it's a lot. It has a lot to do with money, and it has a lot to do with getting the game out faster and ignoring some of the stuff that otherwise would be fixed. Look at Gran Turismo 5. How long did they spend on that game? It's a great game, don't get me wrong, but for them to push it back as far as it was and not to be better than a game that should be better when it's considered to be in development for 3, 4, 5 years, it's kind of sad. I think I almost feel like
it was definitely a letdown. Yeah, I do agree. It was kind of a letdown.
I mean, I almost want to call Treyarch up and tell them that, hey, me and you are available for development positions, because holy Christ,
Right,
they need some new programmers, man. Jesus,
it's getting that bad.
Oh man, I mean, I'm sitting on my couch like a lazy bag of bones. Hire me.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Jeez.
Good lord.
I could really picture that someday, and then me and you would just come on here and be like, hey guys, we really showed them how to do it.
Back of the day. 10 years
Yeah,
ago, me and Chad played Lara Croft, and from there it got started, and here we are today.
Oh, I can't believe it. I remember it was like yesterday.
And then we'll get arrested for obtaining child pornography, and that'll be the end of our careers. No, I'm just kidding.
Shh, don't mention that out loud.
Oh man, local gaming producers Chad Page and Sean Neely arrested today for what seems to be the alleged obtainment of pornographic images.
I love how we have this nice chemistry of making up child pornography, and then we're talking about Lara Croft.
Honestly, it's a horrible joke, but I mean, come on, guys, have a little humor here, you know.
You just gotta love me and Neil.
I'm into busty babes. I've already said this in my YouTube Spotlight video. If you haven't seen my Spotlight video, I suggest you check it out. I talk about busty babes. I like them.
Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. I love you.
Oh man, that'll be in our gaming profiles. Yeah, you know, it all started on the PS2 and the PS3. We got into developing platforming games, and you know, we like busty babes. And then people will look at our resumes and be like, "What? That doesn't make any sense."
This is the guys we're looking for. Busty babes? Yes, definitely. Write these guys down.
Dude, bustybabesgaming.com. There it is.
Oh my god. That's so wrong on so many levels.
It's great, I think. I think it's market down. I think it's a great marketing ploy. Just be two huge tits on the screen with a gaming controller underneath, and it'll just have me and you like giving the thumbs up in the background or something. I don't know.
There we go. So we already got the marketing.
We do. We just need the audience. That's where you guys come in.
Yes.
All right, back to Lara Croft. I'm done.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, Lara Croft is actually pretty much a character.
Speaking of
itself,
titties.
Huh? Yeah, that's what I meant. You know, Lara Croft is a character herself.
Honestly, I'm surprised you didn't realize that Lara Croft was from Tomb Raider. I'm surprised.
You know what? Like I said to you, I was like, she looks just like Tomb Raider girl, and you're like, Chad? I'm like, yeah, that is Lara Croft. I'm like, oh, jeez, I didn't even know that.
Oh, yeah, it's funny, and I'm excited, though, and I know I talked to you about this. We forgot to sort of mention this in our first episode of this series. Square Enix, I almost didn't say their name right. I'm a little drunk. Square Enix, what seems to be the officer problem. Square Enix is actually making a new Tomb Raider. I don't know if you saw that. We were kind of talking about that. And I'm really excited for that, because if you know anything about Square Enix, every one of their games is unbelievably polished. To me, they're one of the best development teams out there.
Oh yeah, I mean,
honestly, I don't think I've ever seen a better looking game than Final Fantasy, 12 or 13 that just came out? Holy shit. I mean, yeah, Uncharted 2 was amazing, but Final Fantasy, holy shit. These cutscenes, man, unbelievable. I mean, but that's beside the point. I mean, they just make solid games, and I think after playing this game, I think I'm totally into the Tomb Raider shit now, which is great.
Oh yeah, and as you can see, Neely has the biggest friends list ever invented, probably on PSN.
Yeah, Christ.
I know, man.
You wouldn't believe how many messages I get a day. You would be my friend. I'm like, I wish I had space.
I love you.
Please be my friend, please. I'm like, oh god.
Oh man.
We love you, though, guys. We do. We love you.
We do. In a very group hug way.
Sky love between two. Alright, I'm done. That's from Scrubs, by the way. I don't know if you knew that.
So you and your Scrubs.
Dude, I love Scrubs, man. I've watched seasons 1 through 8 like 3 times in a row. I'm not even kidding you, dude. I'm so addicted.
I know. You've told me many times. Don't worry.
People tell me I sort of sound like Dr. Cox from Scrubs. I take that as a compliment. Because he goes on his rants. He's like, hee-hee-heely, and I sort of have that, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if people get that. You know, I don't have curly hair. I'm not a douche. Well, I'm a douchebag, so I guess I have one quote or one character.
I will say something there. That was probably the easiest boss fight for us. Yeah. We were really going to die, and just totally failed.
Yeah, I remember us shitting our pants, and we were like...
We shit our pants a lot in this game, basically.
Game got intense.
We had to stomp many times to change, you know.
Or depends.
But what was another thing we want to mention? It was the weapons, Neely, right? Yeah. With how basically the power-ups and basically the weapons are way to go against monsters as you go on.
Yeah, if you guys get to this level here, Toxic Swamp, use your flamethrower. It's these enemies are weak here in the swamp against the flamethrower. They'll give you certain guns, and when they give you certain guns, that should be the gun you use. But here we go under our blooper reel.
Oh yes.
and you're epically failing here a couple times.
I couldn't figure this out. I kept on messing up. I'm just like, what am I doing? Like, I'm doing everything right. And then right here, like this is like, well, the second time, but eventually Neely started yelling at me, and then I just started doing the jump horribly wrong.
Or you were saying you couldn't figure out how to climb up on the wall or something?
Yeah. The wall was, it's like weird. I was just trying to, you know, no, not happening.
This was early in the game, and we were still a little like noobish on the controls, you know.
Oh yeah.
And there was some times here where I would give Chad the zip line and then let go of it on purpose, so I could watch him die.
Yeah. Yep.
And then you'd let go. What did you do? You'd let go like your arrows and stuff, and I'd fall and shit. Or you'd jump off platforms.
Yep.
That's kind of fun.
I used to blow you up too sometimes too.
Yeah.
It was fun.
I think this is
when I finally pull it off.
Yeah.
Yep. There it is.
Everyone, give him a round of applause. Give a round of applause for the big man.
Yes.
This is. And I wanted to title the. I wanted to title the bloopers this derpity derpty dumb, because just watch how dumb we are. I'm not sure what we're doing here for the next couple minutes. It's quite funny.
See, what happened was you caught the Jad virus, because this is what I do. I just kind of run around like, what?
Yeah, it's highly contagious.
It is.
It's a bad virus. I get it from time to time. We always wonder where Chad disappears to sometimes too.
You know what? It's just I'm Chad. Nice to meet you, and you just let me do my thing, and I just do my
F
thing.
you. We were
right here. I didn't
Ops.
realize how retarded we are. I could have just thrown the arrow across. We could have been done.
Yeah.
No, we're just gonna do it the hard way. We're gonna send you over, do this whole shebang.
No, I want to tell you, me and Dan on Black Ops last night, Pittsburgh Freak. I told him, yeah, Chad will be on here in a minute, and the Dan was like, he's not getting on for a couple hours, you dumbass. The Chad virus.
I always do that. I'll be on in a second, Neil. I swear, man. 3 hours later. Hey guys, what's up?
Oh yeah, you're good on after the Jets game. Yeah, I believe you. Yeah.
You gotta love me. You gotta love me.
Oh, yeah, we love you in a non-sexual way, of course.
Of course. I'm the party. I'm the life of the party. If I don't show up, man, no one's not having a good time.
Wearing your aviators, walking in on parties.
Right here, we got that down. See, when I rep the zip line, bam. Now I'm trying to figure this out.
I don't even know why we were trying to throw arrows. In all honesty,
this is what I'm yelling at you. Like I don't even know how to jump down the ledge. I'm just like, what button is it to do it?
I'm like, it's circle, dumbass. Right here, watch how the arrow disappears. Why does the arrow disappear right there? I mean, I can make the jump, but
I'm only allowed 3 arrows on the wall, and they start disappearing.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Dumb moment for me. Blonde moment.
Yeah, this is when I'm like, Mealy, where'd you go?
Classic lag out.
Yeah, that's another thing with this game, lag outs.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
We'll address that in another video.
Yes, definitely. But, of course, we're almost to our end here. Well, to our end. And, guys, if you liked our video, there's more episodes to come, definitely. Right, Neely?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh, man. Alright, guys. This looks like we're at our video, and take care.
Peace.
Hey, what's up, guys? Just to let you know that we are now live streaming on 3G website and Justin.tv. Take a look in the description for the 2 links. Plus, press the follow button to be notified when we are streaming.